Good morning. My name is Mimi, and this is a dash of colors. This is a self help channel for everyone who is on their journey of self love and care. If you're a consistent listener, thank you so much for tuning in again. And if this is your first time listening, welcome to our safe zone. Do not forget to subscribe to the podcast. All you have to do is to choose your preferred platform, whether Spotify, Google Podcasts, or even Apple Podcasts, wherever it is that you prefer listening to your podcast. Click on it, search for a dash of colors, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that when we upload episodes every morning, you will be the first person to know. Today, let's talk about how to win life through positive self talk. Every single day that we wake up, we have two glaring choices: to complain about how life has thrown a huge blow at us, or to be positive about how everything is. Positive self talk is consciously saying things to yourself to make yourself feel better. We all know how to help a friend who is feeling depressed, who is feeling sad, or who feels completely overwhelmed by whatever thing that is going on in their lives. But sometimes, when we are the ones in the shoes, we struggle with showing off for ourselves. And this is because we haven't learned the act of positive self talk. So, let's talk about how we can win life through positive self talk. One, you have to acknowledge the fact that you are going to always have problems, and the most important thing is the approach that you have towards all the challenge that comes your way. So acknowledging this will help you not to try to compare yourself with how someone else's life seems to be going. You'll learn to be more content and to be more focused on your own personal goals. So one of the things that you can do to ensure that you master the habits of positive self-talk is to ignore all the negativity. I know this is hard, especially when the actual cause of you feeling sad, tired of life, and all that is obviously staring in front of you. But in as much as that we're going to encounter different kinds of bumps, we must understand that they are all part of life. Life is like a whole cycle. There will be good days, there will be bad days, there will be days that you're excited, and then there will be days that you feel completely overwhelmed. Whichever season that you are in, all you have to do is to pay attention to yourself and to always remind yourself that things like that will always pass. So get rid of all forms of negative thoughts, negative talks, how you're not good enough, how you'd never be good enough, how you have to compare yourself, how you have to continuously keep yourself unhappy, and so many other negative things that goes through our heads. We are deserving of the kind of lives that we want to have, and even if we do not have it immediately, we will always choose to be hopeful that one day that the universe or even God Almighty will deliver what is rightfully ours. 3, say those words to yourself as well. So put yourself in the position of that friend who is struggling, who just lost a job, who just got out of a really bad relationship, who just lost an important position in life. We always have the right words to say to our friends. What would you say to yourself when something like that happens? And think about, what would you say to your friend? And say those exact words to yourself. Encourage yourself. You are all you have. You have to learn to treat yourself with so much patience. If something doesn't work the way you want it to, speak to yourself like you will speak to a friend in need. How else do we practice positive self-talk? Protect your energy. protect your energy. Do not be around people or around events that make you feel less of yourself. Whatever you do, make sure that you are protecting your own personal energy. And this is why a while back when I talked about returning people's energies, I said, if someone treats you like you're not good enough, let them be. You don't have to continuously try to prove your worth to people. The most important thing is that you know who you are. So you must learn to stay where you are appreciated. So, in whatever thing that is going on in your life, make sure that you protect your own energy, protect your own vibe, make self-care the most important aspect of whatever thing you do or whatever situation that you find yourself. Always think about how to take care of yourself in such situations. This is one of the easiest ways to practice positive self-talk. Another thing that you would do is practice gratitude. I say this a lot because I am one of the most ungrateful persons, and I have been learning how to be more grateful, more graceful, and to be at peace with life, to be at peace with however things are happening, even when I am not comfortable with it at all. And one of the things that has helped me so far is to be grateful for every single little thing, like the fact that I can breathe, the fact that I can talk, the fact that I still have people who care about me, the fact that I have family, all those intangibles that I cannot pay for. The only thing that I have learned is to be very grateful for them. Being grateful has made me more open to learning, to growing, to being a better version of myself. Another way that you can practice gratitude is by journaling. If you're the kind of person who really do not know how to say words of gratitude, you can always practice how to write them. So write the things that you're grateful for, write all the things that has happened and the lessons that you've learned and how grateful that you are to have experienced all that. So if we want to win through positive talk, we must also learn that we have to be grateful for everything. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. Always be grateful. Now, let's talk about the last part. Right? I know that we always encourage people to show up, to get out of their way and to embrace challenges and everything. But if life becomes very overwhelming for you, take some time off. Take some time off. Rest. Go and rest your mind away from everything that is happening. Just keep yourself in a state where you are at rest. And when you've rested, you can come back to figure out how to go about every single thing again that life has been throwing at you. So I hope as you go out this morning that you learn that these are the basic things that every person must imbibe if you're going to have a very productive day. You're going to have people test you. You're going to have events test you. You're going to have people around you make you want to swear at them and to lose your grip. Whatever it is, remain in the positive. Practice all this that we've talked about, and I'm sure that you'll always have a more productive day. So thank you guys for listening. Remember, we have a Telegram community. If you're not in the Telegram community, the link to that group is in the description of this podcast, wherever you're listening. So all you have to do is to find it, click on it, and join. I'll be more than happy to have you as an audience. Thank you guys for listening. See you next time tomorrow morning. My name is Mimi, and this is A Dash of Colors. Have a great day.